Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. When I started collecting knives, one of the things I realized I really needed to do is always stash a little money off to the side. Keep a little money stashed over to the side for that emergency knife. By the emergency knife, I meant you finally came across a grail knife or a bucket list knife that you've been wanting for some time, and you know, if you did not have money set aside, there's no way in the world you're going to be able to pick it up. Now, for me, there's a difference between a grail knife and a bucket list knife. A grail knife is one that the odds of you ever obtaining it are slim and none. At least for me, these are usually knives that were of very limited quantity, or are just very scarce today. And so the odds of finding one in good condition are slim and none. For me, it's typically some kind of historical knife. And usually what I have done is I have settled for a reproduction of one because the odds of ever finding that grail knife are so slim. I still save up for them just in case, but I really doubt I will ever get it. Now, the bucket list knives, these are a little different. They're more obtainable. It's just a matter of if you want to buy it or not, and if it meets all the categories that you want it. And for this knife by David Yellowhorse, this was a knife sort of on my bucket list. My bucket list was I wanted to get a knife by David Yellowhorse. But what made me decide to go for this one is because it's the United States of America 250th anniversary edition. And one of the things I really wanted to do was get a really nice knife celebrating the 250th anniversary of America by an American company. And so when I saw this knife over on Tom's channel, Tom at Knife Delights, it's like, that's it. This is perfect. This is the knife I want. And there were actually 3 different knives there celebrating the United States of America. I, like Tom, went for the lowest price one. There's also, which is the $1.55. There's also a $1.10 there and a $1.12. And that $1.12 is looking very tempting for both me and Tom. But we haven't pulled the trigger yet. We'll see what happens with one of us or both of us. But in any case, this is the knife I grabbed, the David Yellowhorse $1.55. I wish I paid a $1.55 for it, but definitely did not. Comes in this wonderful sleeve, and then there's a cardboard box that is like an imitation leather or something of that nature. Nice sleeve. And then we'll open it up. Got some padding on the top here. I don't think I showed this yet. This also came with it. This is his business card. I'm going to end up throwing that in the box as well. So David Yellowhorse Customs. And then we have here the certificate of authenticity. Now, as I mentioned, this is not a numbered knife. He's making as many as ordered, I believe. He might eventually say, all right, I've made enough of them. I don't know. But when I placed my order, it was on back order. About a week later, I got an email from him saying he was working on my knife now, and I would have it within the week. He would be mailing it within the week, and I received it yesterday. Now, I think one of the reasons it went on back order is because Tom posted his video on like June 27th. I ordered mine on June 28th. And, well, there was this holiday in between, the 250th anniversary of America. And I think David took it off to celebrate it. So that's why he started producing it again on the Tuesday after the 4th. So whatever day that was. But what I saw when I saw the knife on Tom was the turquoise. And it's like, I really like turquoise. It's one of those things that just really I'm attracted to for some reason. I just like it. And this one with all the copper in there just really impressed the heck out of me. So it's like, man, that is some beautiful turquoise. And then you see the nickel silver bolsters there, 2026 on the bottom and 1776 on the top. You got the wonderful nickel silver eagle in flight above the engraved American flag that is deeply cut into the turquoise there, and a star on either end, 6 stars on the nickel silver bolsters there. And the decorations are on both sides of the knife, which is really cool. That's something else that drew me to the knife, the fact that David decided to get that eagle on both sides, get that flag on both sides. So many people just want to decorate that one side on a knife like this, but not in this case. I think, yeah, the fact that both sides are decorated really add a nice touch to the knife. Also, on closer inspection, I noticed that the bolsters and the liners on this knife are most likely out of David Yellowhorse's own production company. These are not your stock bolsters and liners from Buck. These are from David Yellowhorse. Zoom in so you can see everything a lot better. So here we go. 1776. There's the American flag. You can kind of see how deep it is in there. The nickel silver eagle is flush with that wonderful turquoise. Look at the turquoise. That is just fantastic. All the copper and everything in there. That is just gorgeous. And there we have 2026 on the backside with the stars. Coming back around to the other side, 2026. There's the eagle again with my big thumbprint on there. I'm gonna have to be wiping this thing down like crazy. And then 1776 in the front side. And notice how they're kind of in a circle there. It's just a really gorgeous knife. I really like the way he did it. Simple, elegant, really fantastic. We have United States of America 250th anniversary. Buck 55, USA. And then on the other side, let's get it right there. David Yellowhorse Custom with his iconic yellow horse there. And look at the edge on there. See that? Oh man. The grind is beautiful on that blade. It's just a gorgeous knife. A nice lockup on it. A little tight, but not bad. Decent enough alignment going on. All in all, just a gorgeous knife. I really like this thing. He did a great job with it, and man, it is just one of those things. It's like I wanted something special for the 250th anniversary. The big knife companies, I got to tell you, they disappointed me. The company that came through the best was most likely Baron Son, but David did a really good job here, and he made 3 different knives: the Buck 55, the Buck 112, and the Buck 110, all with a similar design, something for the 250th anniversary. And at an affordable price for a David Yellowhorse knife. This was not like some way overpriced knife. I know some people are going to look at the price and go, man, I would never pay that much for a $1.55. That's fine, I get that. Other people are going to look at that and go, I just bought a pair of two that costs more than that knife, and go grab this right away, because that's how affordable it is. It's, you know, especially for a David Yellowhorse knife, this was like, he made something that I really just, I saw it and there's like, no, there's no way I can pass this up for that price. I just can't. And so that's why I saved the money up, you know, or why I've been saving money up for this specific occasion. And the fact that it kills two birds with one stone really made my day. I got a knife celebrating the 250th anniversary, and it was made by David Yellowhorse. And now to decide if I need to get that buck 112 also. Man, that is a really great knife. Any case, that's where I'm at right now. Stick around. I'll throw some slides in at the end here, and tell me what you think. Do you got those bucket list knives that you're willing to go overboard for on a price? Or would this be considered more like a grill knife for you? Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.